Hi, this is Adam from Small Town Machine Shop. Another quick little video as I'm getting stuff in its final places in the shop. I was going through and checking the fluid levels in all my oilers, and someone asked me a while ago what oil cans I use and what oils I primarily use. So I'll go through that real quick. These are the oil cans I use. Most of them are golden rods. You can get them at any farm store. These ones have Lawson stickers on them, while the brown ones do, because that's where I ordered them from. And I get long life out of them. No, I don't have any of the Eagle, whatever number it is. I'm not like the cool kids. I'm fine with these. I got this big old golden rod. And I get I've never wore one out. I mean, it's an oil pump. I mean, just don't drop it and crush it. I have dented a few, but... Now, in the big ones, that guy, these big ones, I keep cutting oil in. And the cutting oil I use most in the shop. And this one just happens to be rigid, but it's basically just your standard cutting oil. Then I use that sulfurized cutting oil too. You can get it at any Ace or, again, Tractor Supply stores, welding stores sell it. I use that for all my mostly drilling. I'll use it for tapping sometimes. I've also got Tap Magic and Rapid Tap and the aluminum stuff. But this is my main cutting oil. I do a lot of drilling, so I use that, and use that on the lathe for turning. Now my machine oilers, these are really handy, especially these ones with the bent spout for getting up into like the quick change boxes, stuff like that. And okay, use whatever your machine says to use. What I use works for me. I have a buddy who has a large machine shop with, you know, huge equipment that does turbines for the dams and stuff like that, and it does work for the dams, work for the nuclear plant. So he has big high dollar machines. He turned me on to this stuff like 15 years ago. Not this specific stuff, but what I use in the gearboxes of all my machines and in the oil, and in like the aprons, this is turbine oil. It's very good at a lot of things. It prevents oxidation. It sheds water. Particles are more apt to settle in it. It's very low, low foaming. It's a very pure, refined mineral oil. And when I first got the Tida, about 7 years ago, I cleaned up the gearbox completely, put this stuff in it. At the first change of oil I did, and it was a while, there was absolutely no debris in there whatsoever. And I probably changed the oil in the Tida twice, and both times not a single shaving of metal. This stuff is it's not cheap. It's not cheap. But, for a gearbox and stuff. And I use it for the grease points inside the tail stalks and all that stuff. And I even spray my ways with it. I oil my machines a lot. I used to use whey oil, but I do a lot of cast iron turning, and it sticks over every exposed thing covered with whey oil gets covered. And you know how thick whey oil is. So I clean it off, but I oil my machines every day before I use them. I run the carriage all the way back, lubricate it, run the carriage forward. I am meticulous about the oiling of my machines. So, yeah, this is stuff I use for that. This is industrial grade. I get this from my other buddy, his machine shop. I buy it from him. But I'm sure you can get it from a petroleum supplier in your area. So, yeah, those are my number 2 oils I use in the shop, and these are the oilers I use. These ones are, of course, like yard sale finds. But these goldenrod oilers, for the price, I mean, they're bulletproof. I've never worn one out, never broke one. They do a good job of standing up when they're full. So, quick little video for you. This is Adam from Small Town Machine Shop. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.